record this shite. Okay, let me go to... We'll get some background music playing. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do this. Give me one sec. Trying to get all my shit sorted here. Okay, we want to pop this chat out. There we go. There we go. Good evening, good night, and good morning. Hey, what's up, Priscilla? Good to see you. Welcome in. How goes the Discord? I haven't even been in there today. Haven't even popped in. Hell yeah. Welcome in, Priscilla. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Okay, YouTube stream's going. We're recording. Right, I was going to get some background music. That's what I want. Let's go here. Sweet. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're rocking. Are we rocking and rolling? Here we go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Finish up dinner. It's crickets. Hell yeah. Locking down last little bit. Fuck yeah. Couldn't be arsed to stop painting to eat. Dude, that's I have a real problem with that, like forgetting to eat. Leo, you have a good one, my dude. Yeah, I'm really bad for that. That's kind of what I've done today, and I should have eaten more because I'm starting to just get fucking pissed off at some of these goddamn problems. So my shader, my Warble shader, just like at some point today stopped working. No clue when, no clue where. It didn't. I didn't touch a single character of the shader code. Didn't touch a single character of the code that triggers the shader. Nothing. But it just stopped working. So that little warble that we added to the enemy is just not there anymore, as you'll see. He still shakes back and forth, but it doesn't do that, like, that distortion that we were doing, which is super bizarre. Like, because I've been at this since 10 a.m. today, and I've made a lot of changes, but did not touch the shader code itself and did not touch where the shader gets triggered. So I don't know what's going on. So let's debug this. Let's go. Okay, first I got to get light mode on. I can't see anything. Okay. I need this one. And we'll go. Okay, so it's in this middle battle right here. So let's find update. Update rect, update sprite. Fade in sprite. I think this has an is warbling, right? So if we did update sprite, we'll just print it in here. Oh, fuck. Hold on a second here. Okay, never mind. We're good. Whew, I thought I was still in an old, checking out an old commit. Here, I know I'll be able to tell right away if I go to here, 125. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay, let's see. I will need to go. We'll do a full rebuild. And burning your corny as hell. Yeah. Mythic Scotty, welcome in. Leo, have a good one. Yeah, it's actually it's surprising how big of a difference this makes when I got this ring light blasting me in the face here. Okay, so why is there no horrible? Okay, so it's oh, what the fuck? That's working again. Oh. All right, well. Let's go to game, switch to crab. That's working. That's fucking weird. All right, cool. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to do was add a little bit of a decay to that warbell. Let's go here. Let's go. I'm still figuring out the placement with my new mic. Hey. Pee pee poo poo. I just needed to go live, apparently. Hell yeah. Get any help from other devs? Yeah, hopefully. It's like a really informal, it's not really a conference. They just do this thing like once a weekend or once a month. That's like a meetup. So anyone like from people who work in the industry to just like total hobbyists who have never released anything, everybody's welcome. And then if you have something to show, you can show it. And then you kind of just you just chat about it or whatever. It's pretty informal. I've only gone to 2. The first one there was like 12 people, and the second one there was like 20 some. So they're quite small. But what I wanted to have ready was sort of like an overworld, where you're like kind of walking around and then you hit these random encounters. And I haven't got started on the overworld yet. I don't know if we'll quite get there by the weekend, but I'm trying to I have this list of shit I wanted to do for the battle. So I got 4 more things. Excuse me. Right now we're working on decaying the warble shader. Excuse me. So we'll see. I don't know if I'll present anything if I don't have all that. If I don't have the overworld yet. Maybe I still will. I haven't totally decided. Okay, so we do the warble. Now here's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do a cons float decay. And we'll go. This is going to be warble. Or wait, it'll be 1 minus warble elapsed divided by warble duration. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll get our shader code, and we'll make a uniform, or not warble, decay. Oops. And then what we'll do is we'll multiply this strength by the decay. I don't know if this is going to work at all. I'm just going to try it. And then we're going to send that value. So we'll go set shader value, warble. Decay. We're going to send pointer to decay and then be shader uniform Float. Oops. Float. All right. So what this should do, in theory, is instead of it going from like warbling to just a dead stop and then warbling and then a dead stop, it should sort of like decay the strength of the warble. Yeah, super informal workshop kind of setting. It's pretty sweet. The ones that I've gone to have been nice. Everyone's super nice and helpful. Okay, that's not what we want. So we got to do this decay multiplication. So this U strength, I'll bet you it's this one. So what if we did this U strength times equals decay. Let's try that. Okay. Shader didn't compile. I wonder if it's the this is in GLSL, this language, which I don't really. So we might just have to do U strength equals U. Oh wait, U strength is a constant, that's why. So let's do this. Let's just do float adjusted strength equals U strength times decay. And then we'll try instead of U strength, we'll go adjusted strength. Let's try that. Caleb, have a good one, dude. Have a good time at work. Okay. Interesting. Okay, that's not it, obviously. Whoops. I don't really understand. Well, I kind of understand shader code, but don't think this will do it either, but let's try this. Might be one of those things to file under, figure out later. I know we got to multiply this. I'm pretty sure I'm doing the decay multiplication properly. And we're going to have to multiply. The weird thing to me is how small this value is. This U strength value. And I just found this shader code on the internet, on Shader Toy. So I don't totally know what I'm doing. So yeah, plus. But you think the strength value, because this is what we were pissing around with. Pissing around with that to like actually set the strength of the warble. So you think that's what you'd multiply by the decay, but time times U speed. I mean, try it right here. Hmm. Let's see what this decay value actually is. Hmm. Let's see. Negative infinity. Okay, well that would be why. 1 minus warble elapsed divided by warble duration. The other place I use this is in this shake effect. Decay is 1 minus elapsed divided by duration. I wonder if it's just, I wonder if I just got to do this. Wait, am I actually using warble elapsed and warble duration? I might not be. That might be the problem. Oh, whoops, I don't think I recompiled. Well, that might explain it. $420, it was pretty good. I didn't really do anything. Okay, it's because we're dividing by 0. I didn't do anything special. Just kind of hung out here, did my shit, programmed. Okay, so I think what's going on is that yeah, I'm never actually setting, so I'm just setting is warbling, I think, right? Is warbling. Middle battle rect at H. $275. Let's go here. Set warble. So I'm setting that in battle. So I'm just turning with the warble on and off. Okay, that would be why. All right, so what we need to do is, so first of all, I think I might be able to just get rid of these two values. This is middle battle rect. Trigger warble, do I call that anywhere? Nope, so I don't need that. I do use set warble, so we'll keep that one. And then we'll go, yeah, we'll delete all that. There we go. Okay. Shouldn't need that anymore. Oops. And where's the last one here? Okay, I'll do a clean rebuild. Yeah, what the hell? I'm observable. Thank you for the follow. I noticed also when, did I not connect? No, we're connected here. Are the, yeah, the bot's working. Let me check OBS. Maybe it's the, did I turn the overlays off? Nope, they're on. Here, I'll reset the alert box. Sometimes that'll do it. But follow, thank you, whoever that was. That was I'm observable. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Okay, so, okay. I think we cleaned up all that. Okay, so what we'll do is in our shader stuff here. You know what, maybe we will actually get back. I'm gonna bring these two back. Even though we don't really use them. Only use them for the decay, but let's just try this. Oops, fuck. Let's do this actually. What we'll do is we'll go make a static, we'll just call it warble duration. I will just set it to 1. Should be fine. And then, so we'll just take, we'll get rid of duration. Bring elapsed back in there. Set it to 0. And then what we'll do, we'll do this. We'll go float. So if is warbling, what we'll do is we'll say warble elapsed plus equals DT. Oh, fuck, this is in the draw. God damn it. This one doesn't have a regular update function, does it? Yeah. That's okay, we'll put this here. If is warbling, we'll say warble elapsed plus equals DT. Otherwise, oops. Otherwise, we'll just set it to 0. And then in our draw, here's where we'll make decay. And then now this will be 1 minus warble elapsed divided by warble duration. Okay, so now let's pass that in. Oh, whoops. Decay. Okay. And then let's go back here. Multiply this by decay again. See what happens here. We'll do, yeah, I think I did. I think I adjusted the headers, so we'll do a full rebuild. I did turn the shitcord prompt off last time. I disabled it. Oh, I might have it on a timer. Aha, that's why. I think the command is still disabled. Yeah. All right, let's see. I think that did it, honestly. So what we'll do is instead of... So right now the warble duration is just set to 1 second. What if we set it to 1 beat? So that would be... seconds per beat times... we'll do this. We'll leave that at 1 instead of going by dt divided by seconds per beat, right? Seconds divided by seconds per beat will give us beats. I think. Let's see. Works pretty good. I think that's actually doing it. Okay, well that makes sense why trying to figure out where to put this decay wasn't working. So now it doesn't just go full strength and then stop. It goes full strength and then it slowly fades out. Although on that second one there it gets a little weird on those 2 in a row. Maybe what we'll do is we'll say, let's do this. Let's see what that decay value is. Excuse me. Set it if it's 1 or higher. But that doesn't really work because we're setting it every frame. I don't think that will work. Trying to think here. Works great except for those 2 that are right next to one another, and I think that's because wait, we have like a set warble, right? Set warble. Yeah, okay. So, oh yeah, is warbling. what we could do is we could set, I wonder if we set orbital elapsed back to 0 each time. And then since it decays, so where do we set it to false? We set it to false in battle. Instead of turning it off, since we have this decay, unless once the decay flows into the negative, it might get all weird. Let's see. Yeah. Because then it just grows and grows and grows. Okay. Okay, so we could clamp the decay. We multiply that by the decay, which starts at 1. So we're basically multiplying the strength. So decay of 0 means it's not happening, right? Could clamp it. Yeah, blinded my viewers. No, when I'm streaming, I have this ring light shining right in my fucking face. So this is actually, it's actually easier to see. Light mode when I'm streaming. Okay, that's pretty good. I'd say let's make the warble time a little bit less. Let's go 0.5. So it should last for half a beat. Okay, how does that look compared to just when we were just resetting it on its own? Like the smooth ending does look good. Just for shits, let's go back to just setting it to false. I just want to see how it compares. I think it's better the other way. I want to see the value of this is warbling though now. I think it's always going to be technically warbling, which I guess is fine. Let's get rid of that. So we set warble to true. Yeah, I think that actually works not bad. Okay, sweet. I think that's good. Good enough for now. It's a good start. Oh yeah, I do actually just want to check. Oops. Right. Yeah, so is warbling is true all the time now, which isn't a huge deal. It doesn't, but it is a little bit weird because we kind of got two separate things going on. We got this set warble function that turns on the warble. Like, I wonder if set warble should just set warble elapsed to 0. Whatever. I'll worry about that later. Everything is working right now. Sometimes I find, like, if I get shit working, I got to give it a day or two before I go back and then refactor. You need to kind of come back to it with a fresher brain. Then you realize, like, oh yeah, I got redundant kind of shit going on here. I could just do this in one check instead of checking multiple, like checking a Boolean and elapsed or whatever. Okay. Let's do this. We'll just say warble effect decay. Okay, what's next? Right, I was thinking maybe we should have a missed note animation. There's an animation for when you hit the note properly. The crab claps his claws and the maggot sings. But there should maybe be one per enemy if you miss. Kuntur, thank you for the follow, man. Sorry, I don't know why my alerts aren't working. Alerties are off today. The overlay is on, right? Yeah. Okay, sweet. I'm trying to think of what I've done since the last stream. It actually probably does look a little bit different. Let's just run it once here. I put the sun in the background there adds a little bit more flavor to the, you know what? Sorry, I gotta turn this off for a sec. Adds a little more flavor to the battle screen, I think. Although there is like, it's super choppy now when I first boot it up. The rectangles kind of snap into place, which is sort of, actually, is it all of them doing that? I wonder. I'm not sure exactly when that happened. Do a couple missed notes here. Okay, yeah, all those things count up now. Let's try one where we win. Okay, I got to get the timing of that better. I don't like how it says 0 more. Like, I feel like it should just say and then the things should move and it should go bloop, bloop. Something like that. Rather than saying 0. The same thing happens with the damage at the end, but it's a good start at least. Okay, so miss note animation. I guess we can work on that. Let's do that. Let's start with the maggot. Maybe he's a little bit simpler. You know what? I wonder if they should, maybe we could just go to the dead animation. I wonder how that'll look. That doesn't really make sense though. I still haven't really been able to figure out thematically, like, if you're like damaging the enemies or if you're actually like helping. Like, I know it says like you dealt this much damage and they died or whatever, but it might be like I might change it actually to like you're helping them or something, like you win the battle by helping them, because it doesn't really make sense if you miss a note and then they're kind of like dead. That would imply that missing the notes hurts them. I haven't quite figured that out yet. Like, I might do like an Undertale thing where like the battles are like it's still a battle, it's still the same like mechanics, but like you're actually trying to help the little creatures rather than killing them. And then maybe if you lose the battle, the creature dies. Oh yeah, you get the pelts from dead creatures. Yeah, I mean any of that could be changed. But yeah, you're right. If it's dropping pelts, then they would have to die. And yeah, actually the pelts, the way that I've thought of the first little bit, the pelts are kind of important. Well, they're kind of your currency, but it makes sense that you would get them from the animals. Okay, so then yeah, how would? Okay, maybe we don't want that animation then at this point. Okay, you know, I'm gonna leave that for now because I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do like thematically there. Yeah, kind of helping him do a duet, something like that, maybe. But yeah, the pelts. The way I have it thought out is like the first area is going to be kind of like small little sort of village area. You got to collect enough pelts to give it to this one guy who's going to give you, in exchange for the pelts, you're going to have to buy these items that help you with the kind of the main puzzle in that area. Sort of both. So here's the I'll try not to get too into it because it's like it's kind of it's open to change, subject to change. Basically though, it's gonna be sort of a classic like adventure game where you have to go to the there's like four kind of distinct areas in the world, and you have to go and collect a key item in each area. You bring those 4 key items together, and then that like saves the world basically. And the kind of the lore is that there were like these four singers. There's one singer in each area, and the 4 singers stopped singing together, and then that's kind of like what brought the disharmony into the world. So like singing is harmony and harmony is peace or whatever, right? So what you're trying to do, and what's happened is the 4 singers have had their throats torn out. And you don't know this at the start of the game, but those are the 4 items you're trying to collect, is these 4 throats for the singers. So you're trying to bring them back their throats. And so the whole idea, the whole kind of like theme is sort of like you're trying to like bring harmony back in the world through like getting these 4 to sing together again. So that's what makes me kind of wonder like maybe the creatures are like, maybe they're like possessed by the evil. And when you like sing with them or dance with them or you do the music, the battle, whatever, like maybe that like rids them of the evil or something. Or maybe because they're possessed by the evil, you just got to kill them. Yeah, when I came up with the ripped out throats, I was pretty stoked about that. But it's one of those things I've been very kind of cagey with talking about too much, because like I think the main players, the people who are going to play this game are going to be you guys. So I kind of want it like I want some of this stuff to be sort of like a secret, you know what I mean? Like it's I kind of already ruined sort of part of the gameplay experience for you guys, at least like how I have it in my head. The other thing is that as I keep making the game, it's probably going to continue to change, but that's kind of the main theme. Kill the possessed, yeah, and then that does work with the pelts mechanic. Also, good to see you, Awesomes. Yeah, so I wanted like I want it to be kind of dark and kind of fucked up and weird. A little bit of silliness. Like the enemies are kind of silly already. I don't remember much. Yeah. I mean, it'll become clear relatively early on, but well, so I'm being a little bit cagey here too, but there's going to be a character in the first area that you need you have to bring a certain number of pelts to help you progress. But part of the reason I don't want to say anything about that is because once it gets ready for you guys to play, I want you to play it, and then I want you to play it without knowing what's supposed to happen and see if it makes sense. Trying not to do spoilers. I didn't even want to talk about the throats, but yeah, because I want like once I'm assuming that like you guys and like Anna and like some other buddies will be the first ones playing it when it kind of gets to that point. Some of you have to help, some you have to kill. Yep, I did think about that. I think it would also be interesting to have some notes that you have to like avoid. You have to not hit. So anyways, all this is to say, I won't bother with that miss note animation just yet. Okay, so what else is there to do? It's 7 o'clock. I could do this, get rid of this original loot box code, Clang format. We could look into this. I think actually battle-wise, I think I'm happy with where it is. I guess one other thing we could kind of do, but I don't really feel like doing it today because my brain's sort of sick of it. What I did all morning was work on the timing of this like end of the battle. See if I win here. Some of this timing stuff here. Like there, how it starts at 0. I kind of like, I liked the timing more before. But I also like when you lose and then the red pips kind of become your damage and they sort of flow one at a time into the spot there. I kind of like that, but I feel like if it's going to do that for the lose, it should do it for the win as well. Wonder if I could get it to just not print 0 if the value is 0. Let's try that. So let's go to loot box win. It is going to be hard. Yeah, it is going to be hard to keep a lid on it for sure. And that's just, I got to just accept that you guys are going to know more about it than the average player. But I also do like want you guys to play it like fresh-ish. You know what I mean? Okay, what am I fucking trying to do here again? Jesus God. It's been one of those days. Didn't eat enough. Again, classic. We are trying to... All right, we only want it to... So if the value is higher than 1, we want it to draw... We'll just draw a space otherwise. Code with Sean, what is happening, my dude? There we go. Now the alerts are working. What's up, dude? 27 months. Holy shit. Over 2 years already? That's crazy, dude. How you doing, Sean? It's good to see you, man. 27 a month. Gong. Okay, so we want to... Where's my constructor? Here it is. Okay, I'm gonna change this to a space. Wait. Hold on a second. I think I call edit text here, right? New string. Right, the thing in position 0. Yeah, okay. Let's just, I just want to see what happens if I change this to a space. I might crash it. Time's fun when you're having flies. Hell yeah, dude, I love it. Okay, that actually worked. I think that whole process could just go a little faster, honestly, and that'll make it feel a little better. I was hoping that it would interpret a space just as 0, basically. Yeah, fuck, 2 years, man. That's crazy. I remember you coming in off of that You came in off the Tom raid, and that was I think I was coding that day, but that was before I did a lot of coding on stream. I think I was still doing mostly music. Move that shit back. Okay, that's working pretty good. I was just thinking. So let me... Yeah, let's look through our state here. So text 1 happens. There's a little delay. Then the first thing pops. So it goes, the crab dropped 1 pelt. Bloop. We play the sound. Wait till the lerp is finished. Then we do the next one. And bloop more. And then we go to our wait. Okay, this is one of the things I did today that kind of broke my brain a little bit. I think there's a, like, what is it called? Ready for rect movement. Okay, so that only happens once we get to the wait state. So what if we didn't have this delay here? Whoops. Oh, Jesus. What have I done? What have I done? Here we go. If we just skipped this delay and we went straight here. Let's just start with that. That might make it feel a little bit better. So, oh yeah, that's right. That's right. You did meet Ruby. Hell yeah, Kane's ballroom. Yeah, Kane's is fucking sick, man. I love that room. I don't know. Something about that's still bothering me, but I can't. Oop. It was better before. It's better before we added the little move, but that little move has to happen. At least I think it does. Let's see. Okay, when we die, let's lose one here. Like, I like that at the end there. I can foresee it kind of being like maybe you have your HP, your actual HP value down here, and it does a little you know, this kind of like this sort of satisfying, like brings your damage up here, and then you see it go down in there, something like that. And I think if we're gonna do that with the The red ones when you lose. It should also happen with the green ones when you win. But there is something that's still just, it's kind of unsatisfying or something. It might just be timing, or it might just be that the idea is not great. I think in any rate, we could probably speed them up at any rate. Let's see here. So X lerp, Y lerp, duration. Okay, so what is this? Trigger movement. I'm calling it in bottom battle rect. Trigger movement, duration, what are we at? 0.5, like let's put this down to like 0.2. Less than half the time. Let's just see how that feels. Just miss the rest of them here. Okay, that speed increase, I think, is better. Let's go 0.3. And let's just cut down the time. I think I have... is finished at... Oh, wait. Ready for rect movement. Yeah, okay, so let's go to... Let's just worry about lose condition for now. So this one only happens when... when the whole thing is done. Let's try this here. What's our... Let's just try this. Let's just get this happening as soon as that final text thing starts happening. Did I change the .h file? I don't think I did, right? Should be fine. This might fuck the text up a little bit. Okay, there's so much fucking shit going on here. Okay, ready for rect movement. Right, okay. So for this, because it stopped updating the things there, I think I know why. We can do this, or... Fucking God. Learn how to type. Jesus Christ. Or state equals Okay, see if that fixes that problem, or they didn't all move. Then the other problem will be, I think it's going to fast forward the text if I change the text mid-stream, it fast forwards it to the end, but that's an easy fix. Okay, I actually like that. We just now, I just need to change this function here, this edit text. So subtext, subtext will be so dot subster, and then from 0 to current length. Actually, I should be able to just copy this. There we go. Okay, let's see if that fixes that. This is for each battle. So once this is done, I'll be able to swap the enemies out. Like I won't have to redo all this for the maggot. It'll all be the same. How's that look? I think that's definitely better than what it was. Let's do that one more time. And obviously, like, can pretty it up and everything. But just timing wise, let's see. That's not bad. I'm actually going to try just... where did we actually... Is it in battle? Where did we actually call the trigger? What is it called? Trigger... trigger movement? Yeah, here we go. Bottom battle rack. Here we go. So duration. Let's go. I want to put this back to 0.5 and just see how that feels. Yeah, it's like the start of the development. You're building so many systems and shit that it takes a while to get all this shit figured out. But it's yeah, it won't be like a matter of retyping this or refiguring this all out for each battle. You know, I think I like that. I think I like that timing. The only thing I'm foreseeing as an issue is with that typing sound, that happening. I do think it'd be cool to have like a and then when it actually subtracts it from your HP, having that happening while the thing increases might distract from that a little bit. It might just get a little like kind of muddy and unclear. But we'll see. Boop, boop. Yeah, it might be okay. That's something, you know what, we can file that under worry about it when it's an actual problem. But it is something I could foresee being a bit of an issue. Okay, let's I think that's good. Do a commit. Loot box lose timing with HP rects. Okay, so let's do the same thing for win now. And then what is it called? Ready for rect movement. So that now we're waiting if we're in the wait state. Let's do the same sort of thing. Let's go to just text 2 here. Okay, and then in our update, text 2. Should we put the delay back? Let's put this. Yeah, we'll put this back in there. And then we'll go straight to pelt 2 after that. Okay, so now we got to win this one. Yep. Okay, I'll be right there. Yeah, just one sec. I lost. Here, let's try one more time. I think Sadie's up to something goofy because Anna said you gotta come see you gotta come see your daughter. God only knows. I like that. That's pretty good. Okay, quick beer break. I'm just gonna see what's going on. I'll be right back. Check. All right, we're back. She's just outside relaxing. It was super nice. It was like plus 20 today. We're supposed to get more snow this weekend. It's like 8th fucking winter going on. But yeah, she's just out there lounging. She's like, I'm drinking some water and relaxing. But I'm gonna go play with her a little bit before bed. So we'll end in a little bit here. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna try and get the 2 extras. That timing is a lot better. Yeah, I like that. That's good timing. Okay, so do we actually go to this wind state at all? I just want to do... That's much, much better than it was. Castellos, have a good one, dude. We'll see you very soon. We'll be back tomorrow at noon my time. Oh, fuck. I wasn't even watching what I was trying to watch. Get rid of that. Oop. And then, yeah, wind state. Yeah, for me, it's like hot. I went for a walk this afternoon and I was like, holy fuck. Yeah, supposed to be another dump. We keep getting these, like, it's like warm and all the snow melts and it's sunny and hot. And it's like, oh, spring is finally here. Okay, I don't believe it's ever going to this wind state. Ready for rect movement. Or the wait state, rather. So I think I can just get rid of that whole state. Loot box is waiting. I do check it in one spot here. Let's just see. You know what? I might not even need any of this anymore, though. Okay, let's get rid of all that. And then let's get rid of... That's fine. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that whole thing. Did I do a .h file? I don't think so. Yeah, it's been crazy, man. It's like, oh fuck. It's been like, I want winter to be over already. I want the sunshine and the warmth. Cool. Okay, that works. So I don't even need that that wait state anymore. Get rid of all that shit. I'll just quickly clean this up and then we'll leave it there for the day. That one. Shouldn't need that anymore. And then here, we shouldn't need this chunk anymore. Okay, let me just do a clean build and make sure nothing is broken. Run out one more time. Sweet. All right. The only other thing I want to do, warble, that's in this one. I just want to get rid of that print statement. There we go. All right. Say loot box win. Timing with HP Rects. All right. Awesome. Hell yeah, everybody. Thank you very much. We will be back. Don't bork the code, baby. We'll be back tomorrow, noon, regular stream time. Maybe, probably a song or two, but it'll probably be pretty quick, and then we'll get to the game dev, because I want to start working on the overworld tomorrow. I think the battle's in a good enough spot to leave for now. You know what? I'm actually not going to raid tonight, just because I want to go and have a little bit of time with Sadie outside before bedtime here. So I'm going to bail on the raid. We'll raid tomorrow, though. Thank you very much, everybody. I really appreciate you tuning in. Priscilla, Awesomes, Auntie Ladane, Kestelos. We had Sean in here. Willie, thanks everybody. I appreciate that. Yes, you too. Enjoy your evening. You got your analog time coming up. Get that analog in ya. Get that log in ya. Or something. Okay. Okay, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.